Hey guys, Harrison here. I wish I was coming to you tonight with some better news, but unfortunately, it looks like the Tower Defense Simulator update that was scheduled for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific has been delayed by a week. This means the update won't drop tomorrow. It also means that the live event won't be tomorrow. It's all being moved back to next Friday, which is August 28th. This is the post that Below made in Discord. You can pause this video if you want to read it. Basically, it says that due to some unforeseen internet and computer issues, the update is delayed because they weren't able to finish testing, and they also ran into a serious issue with their crate opening system, so they're going to have to rebuild that. I know this is disappointing news to a lot of you guys, but you got to remember that we're putting our faith in the devs, and if the devs think the best thing for the game is to move the update back a week, then we're all on board for that. So try not to go too crazy about this. I am just as hyped and excited about this update as anyone, and so I'm just as sad as anyone about this delay, but it is what it is, and we'll just have to wait longer.
Just wait longer.
So that's the bad news, and with bad news always comes good news. So what's the good news in this situation? As you can see here, I'm on John Roblox's YouTube channel, GDI Lives, and he actually has the content trailer for the update posted right now. I've already watched this, and I'll go ahead and tell you, the game looks awesome. So we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna give you guys my reaction to this content trailer. First thing I want to recommend that you do is go to GDI Lives on YouTube and sub. John has been a huge inspiration to me as a TDS YouTuber as far as what kind of content to make for the game and how to make that content, and he definitely deserves your sub. I'm not going to be playing his video in its entirety here because I don't want to deal with any copyright issues for the music or for his content. So be sure that you've gone over to his channel and you've watched that video and then come back here for the review. One thing I will say is that you cannot watch that video and not be hyped up for this gameplay. I'm going to go back through this step by step and give you guys my reaction to the different aspects of this video. The beginning of it with the lobby is cool. I mean, we already knew what the lobby was going to look like for the most part. I really want to talk about the gameplay stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start back over at the beginning of this video, and we'll see what we see here. Okay, so obviously, as I've already said, if you guys started at the beginning of this video, the update has been delayed by a week. That means August 28th, which is not tomorrow, but next Friday is going to be the update and the live event. I really got my fingers crossed because after seeing the gameplay from this video, I am more hyped than ever to get in there and start playing some hardcore mode. So if you guys skipped the beginning of the video and you're just coming in now, 8/28 is the new release date. I also think it's funny here that John says down here at the bottom, yeah, it got delayed.
Welcome to Tower Defense Simulator's biggest update yet.
Okay, so this looks like a hangout area. I know I should know who some of these people are in this picture. I only recognize right off the bat Raz and John. But this looks like a lounge area that is probably going to be indoors somewhere in the lobby. Which means that the lobby is going to have different sections, which we've kind of seen walkways and hallways inside buildings into other areas. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, the hardcore update. This has been in the work.
Okay, so this is the first thing I want to point out right here, guys. Look at this tower right here. Look at what we have right here. What is that? Look at what she's doing.
For over 9 months and is finally nearing completion.
That is a tower. That is not a person. That is the engineer tower, okay? We have talked about this. It was confirmed earlier that this is going to be the second female tower in the game. And we see here that the sentry, which is not available in the game at the moment, is actually placed on the track. So I don't know if that's going to be something that the player decides where that goes, because it looks like there is one back here behind her that is placed off the track. But then as the zombies hit them, they're going to probably do damage and disappear. Another thing to note here real quick, look at the zombies, man. This is, again, something that we've talked about as I have covered every single leak that I've been able to cover extensively in my update and leak series. So we've seen these zombies in a lower quality resolution before, so now we get to see them up close and personal. Very cool looking, man. I think they look really slick, really clean. I love the glowing eyes and the chains hanging from their arms. This is, if you guys can't tell, the Candyland map.
Finally nearing completion, as well as to the new.
So here's another shot of the new lobby. This jives with the images that we've seen so far. There's nothing really that surprising here. I'm guessing this bad boy right back here is the elevator or the transporter to the hardcore maps. This does look a lot like the hardcore door that's in the current lobby, just upgraded. You've got this walkway over here that might lead to that indoor area we were just looking at, and I didn't see this initially, but look at these two little guys over here. Is it this beef with an egg that I just said goodbye to in my other video? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to be going over there and grabbing a screenie with these guys once I load into this lobby for the first time.
Content. The lobby has been completely redesigned. Leaderboard.
So the leaderboards I covered in my last update video, so this isn't a surprise.
Are now improved upon and can be viewed on a month basis. A clothing shop is now added where
the clothing shop is also something we've covered and they've showed pictures of, so this isn't a surprise either.
Where users can buy their favorite towers shirts created by the community. Elevators have been reworked to transition.
So we've already talked about the new elevators. One thing you can note here is that yes, Fungi Forest has been renamed Fungi Island, and I'm loving the summertime vibes they got going on around here. One thing I'm missing is the nighttime view of the lobby. This is just something I'm really excited to see.
Mover, as well as having a more appealing look. Let's talk about our next topic, the gameplay.
Okay, so the gameplay is something I'm going to be pausing on frequently to really talk about the different things that I've seen. So get ready for this. Okay, let me examine this picture real quick. We've got the steel zombies right here, which we've seen before. We've got a kind of ghost zombie. I don't know if this is a new boss or if it's something that gets spawned, but you're going to see these throughout this video. Here, right above gameplay, you can see the reworked Ace Pilot at max level. That looks really nice. Looks like he's dropping a bomb right here. Golden Minigunner looks like a beast. Look at these shoulder pads. And we've got the Mech 1 right here marching down the path. So you're going to see this a little bit later. I'll talk more about this guy. And we've got a reworked spawning area over here. I don't recognize the map, so it does look like a new map. I'm kind of wondering if this is the hardcore game mode. All right, let's move along here. So there you got the Mecha 1 again, and it looks like we have the Charger Tower. Okay, this is a tower I could only speculate on before. Look at this. You can't really see it. Let me try and scroll it back a little bit to get a better image. Yeah, there's that gun that we couldn't really see before, but yeah, this is one of the new towers, of course, as well as the Mecha 1 being a new tower. And then we've got the, what looks to me like the Apocalypse skin on the freaking pyro. Look at that flame. That is a really sexy looking flame. That is a nice job, man. Okay, let me go back to that real quick. So this is Grasslands or Grass Island? The Mecha 1 walking the level 5 Golden Scout. So here we have, okay, so this might be the hardcore map. So here's that map again that we just saw at the beginning. It's a little bit different because the Ace Pilot was right here earlier. We don't see it. Or this could be a different run through, or it could just be earlier in that game. But here's the Ace Pilot right here, because I did see there were two of them in that image earlier. And we've got the floating zombies here that are getting knocked down. Let me go back to the beginning of this. There is actually so much for me to talk about in every single image. I'll try not to annoy you guys, but I do want to pause it so that you can see what's going on here. So these look to be the Rusher zombies that are in the game. They have the shield and they run really fast until you knock their shield off and then they slow down. So I'm hoping that's a rework and not an entirely new zombie because I like the way this looks right here. This also looks like a map that I haven't seen before, so this looks like another new map. Okay, so you get this cool, like, ground pound motion that this dude is doing. I love that helmet. Doesn't this remind you of, like, an old school Roman helmet? That's very cool looking. Okay, so here again we have the Charger Tower. It looks like it's at different levels here. Okay, so that's the John Tower. I guess he's raising his gun up over his head. I don't think he does this right now. That's a nice little added animation. And of course, wouldn't you know it, look who we have here. Monico from Battle Cats, the new DJ skin. Oh, okay, so I wanted to pause that there and show you. So it looks like these dudes, really cool looking, by the way. I don't recognize these zombies. If these guys are currently in the game, they've kind of got their head down. They've got a crown. They've got a shield around them, which does not look like the normal shield with the numbers on it. Yeah, Mecha 1 overload right here, buddy. Okay, so the new thing that I'm seeing right here is just kind of new animations for all the zombies. This looks like the summoner boss, only after he went to a spa and got himself cleaned up. I'm loving the new graphics on these zombies. Much, much cooler looking, much more modern. Over here, you've got the new skins on the towers. I don't know what this guy is shooting. That looks like a grenade launcher. I guess that's Demo Man? I don't know. I never use him. Does he get a grenade launcher at a higher level? Okay, so here again, we can see these ghost zombies, pretty cool looking, and this is the Construction Crazy map. So this might be a new minigunner skin, or just a minigunner skin that I don't use or I haven't seen yet. All right, so let me go back for a second. This looks like a new turret skin right here. And of course, this sick looking Enforcer skin. He's all rusted over, looking like he's straight out of Fallout. This is something we need to talk about right here. You've got the commander saying, quick, destroy their shields before they destroy us. So now there's going to be dialogue in the game between the different towers. Is he going to say, quick, trigger call of arms before I trigger it myself? Maybe he'll tell me how to be good at this game too. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's a nice little touch. All right, looks like rework zombies here. This could be the charge. All right, and then we got the end of the video. So look at this dude, man. He is just raging out. I'm excited to see what happens when he does that, even though I'm guessing it's a stun. All right, so let me know what you guys think about all that down in the comments. I am sad that the update isn't coming out tomorrow, but this video just gets me that much more hyped, and I know that it's going to be worth the wait, and it's going to be super exciting to play with you guys. One of the things that I've been thinking for a while is that this update is going to be so good, it doesn't matter how long you have to wait for it. Even if the devs come out next week and they're like, hey, we're sorry, we got to delay it again, it's going to be worth it. Just watching this video and going through it piece by piece and getting to see the different zombies and the new towers and the new maps and the new graphics, I think it's going to be a lot better than you guys can imagine right now. But that's it for my take on this content reveal trailer. I'm editing in one more piece of information here. I guess you could call this a leak. I just saw that Below posted this in the TDS Discord a little bit earlier today. Now, the important part of this screenshot is where he's talking about how the update will be released. This is something that he stated before. I just assumed they were just going to lump it all together just because it had been delayed for so long. What he's saying here is that the update is going to come out in 3 phases with about a week or 2 between each phase. The first phase will include the lobby redesign, the UI, hardcore mode, charger tower, balances to the game, experimental bullets, 3 new enemy types, new mechanics, and the majority of the update. Phase 2 is going to include the consumable items, golden perks, 1 to 2 of the new towers teased, map voting, new enemies, bug fixes, and a detailed results page, which this is the first I'm hearing about that, so that's very exciting. And phase 3 will finish the entire package with more bug fixes, all the teased towers, more items, more optimization, more tower redesign, plus reworks, and new ways to join games and name tags. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button with your forehead, hit that subscribe button with your big toe, go ahead and turn on notifications however you can, and as always, head over to my Twitch and drop me a follow at twitch.tv/JustHarrison and join my massive Discord community at discord.gg/JustHarrisonThings. Thank you to everybody that's been joining my Discord lately. We just hit 2,000 members this morning. I never thought we'd get there, but here we are. And never forget what I always say, guys. Peace.